What's up, family? Trail here, and today we have a refreshing video to share with you. Today I want to consolidate a huge list of what stimulus checks are coming within the next few months. Now, these are going to be checks that might have started back in June or either July, and then the others are checks that are coming during August, September, and even October. So, if you want to get more information about whether or not your state is approved for sending out stimulus checks, tax rebates, or tax refunds over the next few months, hey, stick around, guys, until the very end. Now, I will try and keep this video short as usual, but in the meantime, hey, don't forget how much a simple press of the like button does for this video and for this channel. Also, I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers, guys, before the end of this year. So if you could help a brother out, okay? If you could, go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now, and let's go ahead and jump into the video. Well, guys, today we have a quick video in which we are going to be talking about multiple states that are still going to be sending out stimulus checks over the next few months. Yes, I'm talking about stimulus checks, stimulus relief aid, tax rebates, tax refunds, property taxes, you name it. Different states are offering different types of stimulus relief aid to its residents to try to help them out during these high inflation times that we are in right now. So let's go quickly and go over each one of these states to let you know exactly when you can be expecting to receive one of these checks. Now, it says in this article, it talks about with federal relief payments unlikely, here are the 18 states giving money to residents to try to offset inflation. Now, again, guys, just a disclaimer, I will not be going over all 18 states, but I will specifically be going over the ones that have already approved of stimulus checks that are going out sometime in the next few months, guys. So the first one we have on the list is the state of California. And guys, you already know that California has been sending out multiple stimulus checks throughout the beginning of the pandemic. And so they are probably not going to stop anytime soon, especially as the governor, Gavin Newsom, is trying to potentially have a run for the 2024 presidential election. So again, guys, right here we have California, in which it states that California residents may soon be seeing direct relief payments after Governor Gavin Newsom signed a $17 billion inflation relief package last month. And yes, it says that more than half of the state's residents are set to receive payments of up to $1,050 based on 3 different tiered eligibility system, and tax filers with at least one dependent are also set to receive an additional $350, $250, or either $200 based on their income. Now, guys, it talks about right here, single filers are eligible to receive anywhere between $200 up to $350, depending on the amount of money that you make per year, and also depending on those people that are filing jointly or either married. Yes, those individuals can receive between $400 and $700. And yes, guys, these stimulus checks for the state of California are expected to come sometime in October. So yes, guys, individuals can receive up to $1,500 in the state of California. Moving on, guys, we also have Colorado, in which Governor Jared Polis announced back in June that they would be sending a cashback rebate of $750 for single tax filers and $1,500 for joint filers. Now, it does say that the governor has urged residents to file their taxes by June the 30th, which has already passed, but it's still not too late, guys. Let me continue to read. It says to receive the direct payments or file an extension by October the 17th to receive the rebate sometime in January of next year. So again, guys, those are going to be the ones for Colorado, up to $1,500. And yes, those checks are going to be coming anywhere between August and September. So guys, that is for Colorado. Moving on, we also have Delaware, guys, and that is, it says in April, the state created its relief rebate program, sending a one-time direct payment of $300 per adult or $600 for joint tax filers. Payments were issued back in May and are supposed to be made throughout the summer to residents who filed their 2021 tax returns at a later time period. So guys, again, those in Delaware could be receiving a check of up to $600, and those checks are coming sometime over the summertime. So as we are entering into the month of August, that means they're probably going to be coming before the end of this month. Moving on, guys, we also talked about Florida in the past, in which I'll go over it again. It talks about Florida is issuing a one-time payment that is meant to assist families that have been affected by inflation, and they're going to be sending out, or they already have sent out, $450 per child to eligible recipients, including foster parents, relatives, and non-relative caregivers, and families receiving funds from the Florida Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, or also known as the TANF program, or Guardianship Assistance Program as well. Now, Florida's Department of Children and Families said it expected about 59,000 families to receive these $450 payments. And yes, guys, just to let you know, those payments did start last month in July, but those payments are still going out right now. So I believe they should be completed by the end of this month of August. So yes, Florida, $450 stimulus checks going out to specific residents who meet these particular requirements. Moving on, guys, we also have Hawaii. It says right here, in late June, Governor David Ige signed a tax refund into law, providing individual taxpayers who earn less than $100,000 per year, or joint filers earning less than $200,000, a payment of $300. Yes, a stimulus payment of $300. Now, a $100 payment is said to go to single taxpayers who earn more than $100,000 per year, or joint tax filers who earn more than $200,000 per year. But if you earn less than those, you could receive the maximum of $300. Now, it says the state's Department of Taxation said it will begin issuing these refunds in the last week of August. So yes, those checks are coming very soon, like I said, and that will be in the total amount of $300. Also, we have New Mexico. It says that Governor Michelle Grissom signed a law in early March approving of payments for state residents, depending on your income. An eligible single taxpayer may receive a rebate payment of $250 for single filers making under $75,000 per year, and $500 for joint filers making under $150,000. And those are going to be expected to be issued sometime in July. However, I will assume that those checks will carry over until the month of August. Just in case you haven't received yours and you live in New Mexico, you're probably going to receive those sometime this month of August. Now, it also talks about a second refundable income tax rebate of $500 for single filers and $1,000 for joint filers, heads of households, and surviving spouses is also said to be sent automatically to taxpayers. The second rebate is sent in two payments. One is going to be sent out in June, and the other one is set to go out in August this month, guys. So again, those in New Mexico, you're going to be receiving some stimulus checks up to $1,000 between the months of July and August. So be on the lookout for those. We also have the state of Maine, in which more than 850,000 residents are being sent $850 direct relief checks. Eligible recipients include single filers earning less than $100,000, head of household filers earning less than $150,000, and joint filers making less than $200,000. Now again, those individuals in Maine can receive anywhere between $850 for single filers and $1,700 for joint or married couples. And those checks are going to be going out in between the month of June and the month of December. So yes, guys, these checks are going to be going out through in the entire year. Yes, guys, that is for the state of Maine. Next we have on the list is New Jersey. Last fall, Governor Phil Murphy announced nearly 1 million families will receive a refund payment of up to $500 as part of this middle class tax rebate program. Now, according to a press release, the state government will begin sending checks in early July, and that it would take about 6 weeks for all of the checks to be processed. This is for New Jersey, guys. Those going to be receiving $500 refund payments sometime between July and August. Again, be on the lookout for those. Next on the list is Oregon. They are saying that more than 230,000 low-income residents in Oregon will receive $600 one-time payment. Now, the Oregon Department of Revenue announced, funded by a federal pandemic aid provided to states last year. And according to a press conference, payments were distributed starting in late June, going through the month of July. So again, guys, you probably already received these checks if you live in the state of Oregon, but I just wanted to make you guys aware of that just in case you need to check on it to find out where your stimulus relief aid is at this time. And then we also have Virginia. Virginia lawmakers approved of a one-time payment of $250 tax rebate to single tax filers and $500 to joint tax filers in the month of June, which could be issued in late September, according to the Virginia Department of Taxation. Residents can expect to receive their payment by the end of October. So again, guys, those of you who live in the state of Virginia, those checks will be between the amounts of $250 to $500, and they will be going out sometime in October. Again, guys, those are all the states that have approved of stimulus checks, and those stimulus checks are going to be going out in between the time frames of June and December. So again, guys, you need to know about this information to be on the lookout for it so that you definitely don't miss out on it, either coming in the mail or being direct deposited into your checking accounts, depending on how you file your tax returns. Now, guys, before we go for this video, I do want to let you know about these other states that have already talked about providing different types of stimulus relief aid to its residents. However, those particular plans have not been approved as of yet, but I still want to let you guys know. Just be mindful that these states that I'm about to talk about right now haven't approved of their plan, but the plan is still on the table right now. They are still trying to get through the negotiations and figure out whether or not to go with the plan that's on the table or narrow it down a little bit and then approve of those particular pieces of legislation. But guys, here they are real quick. The state of Illinois, they are trying to approve of a $50 to $100 tax rebate, and yes, they are still trying to approve of that. For the state of Indiana, they are trying to approve of a $125 up to $250 in tax refund checks. Now, the state of Massachusetts, they are trying to still get approved of these $500 stimulus checks that the governor insists that he wants to send out to the residents in the state of Massachusetts, $500. We also have Pennsylvania. They are trying to approve of $650 for property tax rebate. Yes, guys, that is a huge amount for the state of Pennsylvania. And last but not least, guys, we have South Carolina. They have where they are trying to give out a tax refund of up to $800. And that is going to be in between the amounts of $1 and $800, depending on specific criteria. But guys, again, those states are still trying to approve of the legislation and get it approved. And then they're going to decide when to send out those particular stimulus relief aid, stimulus tax refund checks, tax rebates, whatever it is in those particular amounts. But anyways, guys, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. But anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.